and we will start to explain you, okay? Explain to you. Okay. Well, Mayra, here it's a platform that we can practice your English with friends, with colleagues. All of us are a student too, so all of us are learning, and so feel free to give your opinion, to try to communicate as soon as possible. And here, anybody correct another people, only offer help when we need, but it's totally okay, totally soft, and we will try to communicate as soon as possible, and feel free to express yourself, okay? And in general, we will start to introduce yourself. So I will start. My name is Vanessa. I am 46 years old. I am married, have a son and a stepdaughter too. I am a graduate in architecture and business administration, and I work in a logistic company with as a procurement manager. I am here since March, April 2022, and we will start with the host in October last year. So each Sunday I am here with different subjects to discuss, and I try to bring us soft subjects or interesting subjects, but not so dark or so hard for a Sunday morning, okay? So it is. Natalia, please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you, Mayra. My name is Natalia. I'm 37 years old from Minas Gerais. I work in university here. In my free time, I enjoy to just stay at home, watching TV shows, and be here with Vanessa every Sunday morning. My favorite part of my weekends is to be here.
Oh, thank you. Okay. And Marcio, please.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Marcio Nunes. I live from a city called Linhares in the state of Espírito Santo. Today here is a beautiful day, a little hot, but it's a beautiful day there. I received the invite, the mothers-in-law to have lunch there. I appreciate it. After I go there.
Okay.
In the afternoon, I visit my mother. She lives near for me in another neighborhood. I visit there because I like talk with my mother Sunday afternoon a little. That's it about me.
Okay, okay. And you, Luis?
Hi, everyone. Good morning. My name is Luis. I have 28. I'm living in a small city called Martinho Campos in Minas Gerais state. I'm graduated in mechatronics engineer. I've been working with IT since 2019, specifically with cybersecurity. And that's it. I'm here on TNT since last September. And what else? I like to ride a bike. I like dogs. And we have a very sunny day here too. I closed the curtains, but that's it. We have a beautiful day too.
Okay, okay, thank you. And you, Mayra?
Hello, hi to meet you guys. I'm Mayra Leise. I'm from Rio. I'm at the college. I do business college. I like to play piano, dancing. I danced last year forró, and that's it.
Okay, and it's the first time here?
Yes. No,
Ah.
it is a first time. I went here in pandemic. It was
Mhm,
2021, but it was just 3 times. I was so lazy to speak in English and afraid because sometimes it's just afraid to speak in English with other people. But I'm here now and I'm going to be here for a long time.
Okay, but feel free, take it easy, because for all of us, I think that was the same. I was afraid to talk with people that I know, and now for me it's okay. I don't speak very well, but I'm more confident. So for me, it's amazing. This situation for me is the best situation, because everyone here is learning and help each other. So for me, it's the best way to learn and to achieve our goals without afraid. Okay, so without fear. So for me, it's a better way. So in general, if there are a lot of people in the meeting, we are I split the rooms. But now, when it's only five people, we will do together, and we will pick on the questions and answers the questions that you choose. Okay, so but the first one, it's for all of us. How much time do we spend looking at a digital screen on average each day? Luis, please.
I don't know how much time exactly, but I'm sure that it's a lot of time that I've been spent. It's a lot of time, really a lot of time, at least 8 hours per day, because I'm working. I have a remote work and I work in front of the screens, all right? And sometimes I study in the front of the screen. Sometimes I've been watching movies, and I don't know how much time exactly, but I'm sure that that's a lot. I'm trying to decrease this number, all right? I don't have the number exactly, but I'm trying to decrease the time, all right? Just using when I really need, all right?
Yeah.
Try to
Yeah.
do more health things on the screen too. For me, it's important because we are here to talk in English, all right? It's better than to be on something rolling up the reels, for example, or TikTok. I think that's it.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. And you, Natalia?
I was checking here on my iPhone because they send us this relatório, and
the report.
the report say that's almost 6 hours per day.
The average, it's 6 hours.
Yes, and I think it's just the iPhone. As Luisa, I work in computer, so I don't know. It seems that my day have like 30 hours because I spend more 8 hours in my job. It's terrible. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And you, Mayra?
All the time. I really like to I don't know, how can I say mexendo? I have no idea. But I
don't
like
know,
it.
but touching or
Touching all the time and watching TV
searching.
shows, searching things on Instagram and studying. I really like to do it. I know it isn't healthy, but I like it. I know.
Really?
Yes. I really like
Okay.
it.
Okay. I will ask another question after. Okay.
Okay.
And you, Marcio?
So in my case, I believe 5 or 6 hours during the day, because during the week in my work, I use a computer, my cell phone, but I have another activities during the day. When I arrive in my house, I use my cell phone, but during the week, I participate the meeting TALKNTALK 9 p.m. Every day, 9 p.m. TALK and my time have lunch 2 hours. Another moments, I believe 3 or 4 hours. I believe 5 or 6 hours for day. But during the weekend, I use a little, because I have another activity with my wife in the supermarket, some things at the house. I visit another people here in my city.
Okay. For me, during the weekend, I think that's all of time too, because it's on. And I will answer the next question, because I will start and when I wake up and see and check something, and after in my car, because the GPS it's on the screen in my car, and I spend 1 hour at least to my work, and at work all the time in front of the computer. After, if in the bathroom, for example, I am with the cell phone, and to check something and to answer my the personal things, or to check something in Instagram or this kind of thing. And in my case, I believe that's just too much, but it's kind of addiction. And we need to, for me, in my opinion, we need to stop a little. And I try to do that on the weekend, but a lot of time I am with my tablet and playing something like Sudoku or patience, this kind of thing. And I spend a lot of time in front of the screen, and I would like to reduce that. And so it's the second questions, I think that's important, everyone answer. So Mayra, what activities do you use screens for?
I used to study, because I studied another language, and watch TV shows, series, listen songs, podcasts. I also like to study in my computer, because of the college. I have to do it all the time. But it's more Instagram, the Reels, and YouTube to watch this. It isn't bad things, but it's like things that I could do other things that it's more important and better. But it's like this. When I was working, I just do all my time. I just computer to do my job and this kind of thing. But now I don't know how to say desempregada. I have no idea.
Unemployed.
Unemployed. Now that I'm unemployed, I have time to do this thing just on Instagram and YouTube.
But are your college online or in person?
No, it's in person, and it's UFI. And I don't know if you know, it's
Federal.
Yes, Fluminense.
Federal University. Okay.
Fluminense.
Okay. Thank you. And you, Luis? What activities?
I've been working in front of the screen. There's a lot of years. And then I list 8 hours per day, but I've been studying too in front of the screen, not in a regular school, right? But there's a lot of subjects that we need to read. I need to, to keep update. And what else? I've been using, how can I say, movies and series in front of the screen. I was thinking about streaming platforms, streaming. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of apps too. I've been using Instagram. I checked my time on Instagram now, and I see that it's 1.5 hours per day. It's not too much, but well, it's a time that it's good. As Maíra said, it's very good to use this. And what else? That's it. I've been using a lot, really, right? I'm trying to decrease this time.
Yeah. But it's, for example, this 1 hour, 1.5 hour every day that use and you stay on Instagram, for example, it's a time that we can do another thing, exercise, or this kind of another hobbies. And but we prefer to stay in front of the screen. It's easier than to do another thing. I think that's this is the danger, because we substitute another activities to stay in front of the computer all the time. But and we don't pay attention on that. Yeah. And only when you looking for the average of the hours and that you realize it's so much, but and day by day we don't realize the all this time. And
I think just a point. I decreased this time. It was more, and sometimes I think that Instagram was built to get us stuck on, all right, just rolling or just something like this.
Yeah, it's true. And you, Natalia?
Basically the same as my and Luis, but something that I'm doing different now that I have 2 Instagram accounts. One, I just follow my friends. I don't follow any influencers, not like this. And the other one I used to study English. So I follow some pages that I like a random page, not just English, but I also like to take screenshots of things that I'm studying English and I post there. But no one is following me, just me, just for me. I don't know. I think when I do this, I do like a trick with my brain. You are using Instagram, something like this. And I use for everything.
Yeah. And you, Marcio?
So in my case, I use a laptop in my work. I use it because activities there. I have my laptop at home where I use my study and another things at night. When I arrive at home about 5 p.m., I like to watch O Rei do Gado because beautiful soap opera. I watch about 30 minutes. About my cell phone, I use during the day my app banks and Instagram and YouTube. One curiosity about me, I like to play Sudoku in my cell phone because display help me about I forgot in English raciocínio lógico.
Logical thinking. I don't know if it is. Okay, I love Sudoku. I love it. I think that's amazing.
Interesting play.
Yeah, I love. I think that's it should be. It's help you to be fast in account. This kind of. I like. Okay. Now, Mayra, can you choose some question to answer? It's not necessary to be in the sequence.
Just a second. What makes us addicted?
Okay. The question number 6. Okay. Can you answer, please?
Yes. Because I'm addicted. Okay. I think, in my opinion, in my life, I'm addicted because I don't have priorities in my life, because I know that I have to read books and study English and another language that I'm studying, and study piano and do other things. But it's comfortable to stay on Instagram or do this thing that it isn't important. For me, it isn't really important. It's good because we have to have this time just to do this thing, but it isn't comfort to stop do it and do other things that will agregar.
Let me see.
To make my life better in the future, because it isn't good for my eyes and
add or aggregate.
Yes, and I think that's it.
Okay, Luis, can you resume or give the definition about addiction? In this way, what makes us addicted? What's the definition? When you...
I don't know exactly, but I will try, okay? Addiction is something that you need without purpose, all right? We don't need to have a purpose exactly, but well, everything that you are doing too much unnecessarily could be something that you are addicted, something like this. And the other point could be something like that. When you don't have this, you don't feel comfortable, you feel that you don't have a properly life, you need to do this, all right? For example, I'm without the internet for hours, I started to feel nervous, something like this could be an indice of addiction, all right? weeks ago, I tried to travel. I traveled and I tried to not use internet or cell phone or any kind of screen, and it was good for me. I walked through a new city. It was good to my health. I think that I were more re-energized, all right, something like this. I just used to check my family. Oh, it's okay. I'm here. It's okay. The travel was good, and now, oh, hello, I'm back. I'm coming home, and it was good. But I tried to do this, and it was a good for me, all right.
Yeah, but it's totally true. I agree with you that when you became addicted for something, it's when we miss it a lot, when you don't stay in front of the screen, or you leave another things or another activities to do only that. So because you need to do, it's your body, your mental needs to do that instead of another activity. So when your life it's surrounded about this kind of thing, and oh my gosh, I don't see the news. I don't saw the I don't listen the podcast, or I don't read the gossip. I don't know. It's or oh my gosh, and you miss it a lot. I think it's terrible, but for me it's when you became addicted with something. It's terrible. Okay, Marcio, can you choose another question, please?
Yeah, I chose the question number 5. What happened when we stop using screen? So, in my case, I have the opportunity the last Sunday, because the last Sunday, not the last Monday is holiday. I visited my brother, and there we go to the farm, another place. There not exist signal cell phone. I was there during all day long, not use cell phone. It is different because nowadays we accustomed to use every moment your cell phone. But I enjoy a lot this moment. I fun with my family. For me, interesting this moment.
But did you feel bad or in a good way? Was good?
Yeah, because I'm 44 years old. I lived another time where not exist cell phone and another things. I remember that moment.
Yeah, it's true. Me too. Yeah. Okay. Natalia, can you choose someone? Something?
I would choose number 3. How easy would you find it not to use your phone for a week? Why? I think it depends. For example, as Luis said, when he was traveling, was easier to not spend so much time on cell phone. And for me, when I have like a purpose in that week, it will be easier. But when I don't have anything like programmation, probably be easier for me to spend time on my cell phone just to spend the time. But I was on vacations in the end of last month, So I spent like 15 days traveling, and I almost canceled my cell phone because I was enjoying my travel. I think I have a lot of new things to my brain to see, to know. I think when you have news, like novidades, news, I don't know. I think it's easier to don't be distracted by their cell phone.
Yeah. So we can introduce that. So the cell phone, for example, is a distraction for us, and help us to, I don't know, let me see, to overcome or to surpass the loneliness, a solidão, maybe. It's a friend. It's almost a friend.
Yes, I don't know. It's loneliness. I think it's more okay. I come back from my work. What should I do now? I don't have to go to the gym. I don't have my English class. Okay, I think I'll check the cell phone. For example, in that case, I don't think it's because I feel lonely. I think it's more because I don't have anything to do. So probably check the cell phone. But for example, if I said to myself, I have this book, I want to finish that book. So probably I will give a chance to the book, even that sometimes I will stop to check my cell phone. But when I don't have anything, in my mind, probably I'll go to the cell phone and lost much more time that I intend to lose.
But I don't know if this happened with you guys, but for me, mainly with tablets, it's my moment to relax and to do nothing. So it's my empty box. It's time of my empty box, and I will play Sudoku or another games. I have some ones there. And for me, it's a time to decompressing. I don't know if it happened with you. And I take my tablet and relax in my couch and do nothing, because I don't need to thinking a lot. It's only a way to pass the time, to relax. I think for me, sometimes it's okay. Mayra, choose another one, please.
Okay. Number 7. What are the symptoms of screen addiction?
Okay.
It's like, I don't know if it's correct, but it's like if you don't have this thing that you are addicted, you just feel that it's missing something, it's like, oh my God, I need it, and you just think of it all the time. And the other symptoms, it's about drugs that you start to, I don't know how to say it, to
tremer, shake
your body. But related to cell phone and screen, it's like you're missing something. You start to, life is boring, it's like, oh my God, I don't have nothing to do. I have to do it because it's so boring and I need it. I know a person that she has to do all time with cell phone in her hand, and it isn't doing anything. She's just just on and just do it all the time. She has to do it all the time. It's like a part of her body. I think it's like it's have to do it all the time.
Yeah. Unfortunate it is. It's And nowadays, it's worse to forget the cell phone that your wallet, for example. Oh my gosh! If I forget my cell phone, it's like I'm naked. I need to return, come back from my home, and to take the cell phone. But
Yes.
if I forgive, I think that I'm let me see. If it's happened, forget. Sorry, it's forget. And if I forget, for example, my wallet, it's okay because I have my ID on cell phone. I have my bank card on cell phone. It's okay. I can live. I can drive in. I can my drive license in the cell phone. It's okay. So it's terrible, but it's the truth.
Yes, because sorry.
No.
Everything is here. Have everything. You don't need something else. Documents and credit card.
Money, yeah.
Money, you don't have it. You have everything here.
Yeah, it's true. And you, Luis, choose one. Or if you can answer the same, it's okay.
Well, about this question specifically, I think that an important symptom could be anxious. I don't know. It's a little bit hard to say these words, but something like ansiedade. Maybe the people feel nervous. All right. I think something like this could be a symptom of addiction.
Anxiety.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, no, we're welcome. Yeah, it's true. It's an anxiety, and the people become nervous. And probably, and sometimes sweat and headache, this kind of thing. It's like when you don't drink coffee. Some people has headache, a strong headache. So it's true, and problem is the same. Okay, it is. And you, Marcio, choose one, please.
So I choose the question number 4. What effect is screen addiction having on children? This question for me very, very interesting because I have my son. My son is addictive screen since a long time. I try. I talk for him about this addictive, but is difficult. This new generation, I think, is different because I use a lot the screen, cell phone, computer, and another case, for example, my son not use television. I don't remember when he watch television, but computer and the same cell phone all day long. For me, I talk for him about this addicted for no, not, I forgot the name, atrapalhar in your developing in the future. This situation, I'm worried about it.
Yeah. And how old are him?
He have 14 years.
He is 14.
Yes.
Okay. It's a complicated age. to manage.
Transition, another
Yeah.
phase. The adolescent this moment, yesterday he go out.
Teenager.
Yes, teenager. Yes, yesterday he go out alone with your friends in the square near at home, but I'm worried a lot about it.
Okay. Yeah. You need to give some freedom, but with control. I think that is. Yeah. And you, Natalia?
I don't know which one should I choose. I think that's I'm gonna answer all of them. And I don't know. I was thinking maybe 9, but I don't think I'd be like, I didn't feel this feeling of I just checked it here because I've never heard this word before. Withdraw.
Withdraw.
Well, maybe it was kind of near of this because on March, I decided to delete my Instagram account for 1 month, and it was the best experience of my life. It was so good, and I could check. You know, I don't feel the bad effects. I just feel good effects about it because
but
yes,
in the beginning,
yes, we sometimes want to check and as Maida said, this thing that you have on your hands, I am that person, you know. So now that I'm back to Instagram, I notice that I do this and I hate to do this. So I was much more free. I didn't check my cell phone all the time, and I feel much more productive person.
Uh-huh.
And I can notice my friends all the time on cell phones, my mom all the time, and I was like this, just checking everyone do this. I feel really free and I like to do this sometimes. Now I come back to Instagram, and sometimes I feel, why I come back to Instagram? I think I'll do this again. Yes, in the beginning it was not so easy, but it's not so hard too. I think it's easier for us to find other ways to feel entretidos in a better way.
I think that in the worst it's in the beginning when you decide to do that. The first days probably it's not so good, and but after I think that's okay. It's like Marcio said about the farm. Okay, we will find another thing to do, other activities to be involved, but it needs courage to do that, and you need to decide to do that. I think that's the more difficult. It's decided, and okay, now I will decide not don't have account on Instagram, for example. It's like you did. Wow, it's the decision for me. It's more important than the after, but it's important to be in control and to be in charge. It is important to do that sometimes, and I need that everyone here. I think that everyone here needs to do that. Let's cancel the account on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, this kind of thing. And in the next Sunday, we will come back. We come back and said what happened. Okay, Mayra. Okay. Do you agree?
Yes, it isn't hard. I know that I said that I do it all the time, but it isn't hard because if I don't have it, I can do other things. in the last year, I do a lot of course. I play violin and piano. I do English course, Spanish course, and I learn how to make up in a course that during 6 months. So I did a lot of things, and I don't spend all the time on my cell phone. Right now that I'm doing nothing, I just go to the gym and college. So I have time, and I like it. So I just spend all the time on cell phone. So it isn't hard. If you have a lot of things to do that you like dance and cars and cooking, but not that I don't have it. I spend all the time with my cell phone.
In another thing.
Yeah.
And Luis, the question number 8, why does screen addiction happen?
Well, I don't know exactly, but I think that sometimes some apps are built to get us stuck on, all right? They show us what we want. I think that maybe they have some information about us. All right, not exactly that they are checking my life. I'm just a number, and the app wants more numbers using that app. This could be money for their, all right, something like this. I think that Instagram show us what we want, YouTube show what we want. And this could be good, all right, because I like to sometimes I open my YouTube, I see channels that I follow, all right, something like this, but sometimes I open the Instagram and our brain just wants fast information, and we are stuck there rolling the reels, receiving a lot of information and jump around fast videos. I think that this isn't so good for our brain, I think. All right. And I think that this is where addiction happens. They show what we want in a fast way. Something like this. All right.
Okay, but for example, Márcio, don't you think that this behavior become us in a superficial human beings? Because all the time we have a lot of information, but all the time superficial information, fast information that Luis said, and but we don't have patience to I don't know, aprofundar. I don't know how can I say deeping in a question, in a subject. It's not bad, this situation, or it's okay. What's your opinion?
So I think we live in a different moment, because nowadays I see the internet evolution a lot. I forgot the name, inteligência artificial, grow a lot too. This technology use the time. For example, the Instagram use 30 seconds or 1 minute for the new things, because the platform need several people using during the day. This way, the platform have new things every moment, where the people spend your time watching the thing is not interesting. I believe the people need separate what is interesting for you. For example, in my case, this moment I intend to develop my English. In my social network, I follow more influences about this subject because the platform show me this content during the day. I think it is a good strategy about you use your time in the cell phone, for example, but approving more.
Okay, and Natalia, and in your opinion, we are concerned about that, or in general, the people don't think about this. It's only living and don't thinking about the effects that the screen addiction can do in the children or in the social life.
I think sometimes we do, but I think it's easier to not forget this when something becomes usual. So at the beginning was concern, but in some days you don't even think about this anymore. But you know something, when we talk about fast information, I think it is not at all bad, because maybe this information arrived until you and you would want more about this. And maybe you never heard about this before. And sometimes it would be nice things, for example, podcasts that talk about really nice subjects. And now they are doing these small cuts, like Mark said, 30 seconds, but about nice subjects. So sometimes I write into myself, I listen about them, and okay, I want to know more about. So I want to see all the podcasts, 1 hour podcast about this subject. I know that you asked a different thing, Vanessa, but I don't know.
No, okay, but do you like, for example, to listen 1 hour in a podcast or not?
I like, especially when I'm washing the dishes here at my home.
Okay.
I like 1 hour washing the dishes, so I will listen some podcasts.
Okay. And you, Luis, how activities do you like to do? And you spend more time on screen, or in front of the screen, or listen or using the digital screen to do something? What kind of activities do you?
Well, I'm trying to read more, to build this habit. All right, I've been read a lot about technical subjects, about the things that I'm working, and normally I read a lot about it, but I'm trying to read other subjects. All right, for example, Brazilian Portuguese literature. All right, I'm trying to read more, and I'm doing this with a device, but it's something like a long activity. I think that it's a little better than a short activities in front of the screen, all right? Because of course that we use a lot of screen, and it's almost impossible to live without this in a way that we are living. Also, for example, my life, and everything is new too. We are learning on how to deal with. All right. Sometimes I think that a lot of people think about it, the time in front of the screen, the way that we are accessing information. Sometimes I think that there isn't too much people concerned about it. All right. It's something new. All right.
Yeah.
But we can learn with this kind of short information and use this to share important things. All right. something like public health. We can use the short videos to incentivize, to teach a lot, something like this, all right?
Yeah, okay, it's perfect. Okay, guys, our time is over, but I would like to listen, Mayra, how was your experience here today? And I will ask you, everyone, to answer the survey that I put on chat here. But Mayra, tell us about the experience and if it was that you expect or not, and if you enjoy this kind of thing, please.
It was fun. I really like it. It was better than I thought because it's been a while that I don't speak English and don't study English. So for me, today it was okay. I could get you and I could speak.
Yeah, very well.
Okay. Oh, thank you. It was okay. I like it.
Okay. Someone that can talk, Natalia, Márcio?
Yeah, I would like to invite Mayra again next Sunday because this moment the meeting with us Sunday morning with Vanessa.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I would like to. Okay. Natalia?
Vanessa, I just give a reply on your customers survey here that my Sundays morning, now they have a different meeting because of their commercials. I like very much.
Okay, thank you. I like so much have you guys here, and I miss it when someone don't appear. Márcio, I don't know, me abandonou for 2 or 3 weeks and return. Andrea today is not here, but I like Luis sometimes. It's here. It's not so every Sunday, but I will invite you to join us in the next, okay? Thank you so much, and have a great Sunday, and I expect you in the next week, okay? Bye-bye. See you soon.
Bye.
Okay, bye.